it's Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy, and I want to thank you for joining me live today. And am I crooked? I am crooked. So I had my daughter, hold on a second, let me see if I can't fix this. I had my daughter helping me. Hold on just 1 second. I'm going to take you out of my mount, turn, and then turn back and see if we can't get that phone to fix that orientation. And let's see, are we still sideways? I've got a brand new phone and it is sideways. I don't know what's going on. So hold on just a second. I'm going to spin you around and readjust everything. So hold on just a second. I'm going to spin you around and readjust everything. Okay, and my new phone is very heavy for my mount. So it just wants to... You can heavy for my mouth, so it just wants to. All right, now it's upside down. All right, let's see, how is that? Nope. All right, Danielle is back in the room and she is going to help me. It was sideways and now, so it has to be in portrait, this silly phone.
Why is that on? Can we take it off of this?
Yeah, grab it. Oh, the technical joys. It was upside down once I turned it around. So, I'm going to try it again.
Mm-hmm.
Now, see, this is my view here, and it is. Now, see, this is my view. This is what everybody is seeing. This is like. This is an adventure, everyone.
It's showing that it's portrait or it's landscape on here.
But it isn't, though.
I know. I should turn that down.
Okay, let's see here. All right, now I've got a black screen here. Let me just see. Oh.
Is it working now? Just need to adjust, kind of?
Now I just need to adjust. Do I? No, it's not. Nope, it's sideways. I am sorry for those of you that are patiently waiting for me to get this figured out. And then if I do it this way, we're upside down. Right? Yeah. So, if
I wonder if it's a setting on Facebook. on the app?
I don't know. Let's just try and get you back in the mount without causing any seasickness here with people. And now my camera is on.
You gotta move the camera the other way. Yeah.
All right, we're still not, we've got blur here.
It's just a couple seconds behind.
All right, so let's move everything over. Okay, we're going to go with this way for today. And while Danielle is home with me, I will have her help me figure this out so that we can get it. So we're not fussing around at the start. So, hello everyone. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Sherry. Today I have lots of exciting news to share with you. I have, last weekend was the big Stampin' Up! On Stage worldwide. There was over 8,000 demonstrators across the entire world gathered for our big event. And we did some training, and we had, I had a fabulous dinner on Friday night. I qualified for center stage. That is a Silver and Elite above dinner on the Friday night. And then Saturday was the big event where there was live demonstrations, and we got the new catalog, and I was actually chosen to do one of the demonstrations. So that was super exciting and an experience of a lifetime. And you'll notice that I scooped my grid paper. I did not stamp on it. I scooped it so that I could bring it home, and I brought it to my local Staples, and you can see that I've laminated it. So I will have this forever because it's Stampin' Up's 30th anniversary this year. We've been in business for 30 years, and I wrote on the back in marker that it was London, Ontario, the date, and that I presented the Lily Pad Lake bundle. So I wanted that to keep that as a keepsake forever. It was, for you Canadians, it was $6.78 to laminate this. So I can use this on my desk and wipe it off, which will save the other grid paper, but that's pretty cool. So we also got these fabulous planners that I haven't filled in the dates yet. We've got spots to fill in for your months, and then at the back is notes, and you can see I started already writing notes. So there's that, and the big news is we are getting new colors. We are doing a color revamp is what they're calling it. And right now we have 50 colors in our current offering. And the new offerings, we're going to have 53. So we are saying goodbye to some colors. I am very sad about a couple colors. Two of my colors that I use the most often are Pink Pirouette and Soft Sky. I use Soft Sky so much in my classes that I actually have 2 Soft Sky ink pads because I use this color all the time. I am a soft, subtle girl. I gravitate towards those tones more, and I am sad to see these go, but I know that we are getting new colors. And speaking of new colors, we are also getting new ink pads. So I just want to show you. This is the new redesigned ink pad. The mold for the other ink pad, the original ink pad, was about to expire. So Stampin' Up! Listened to us demonstrators, and instead of purchasing the same mold over again, they decided to take a look at what they could do to improve upon the case for our stamp pads. So instead of continuing on with the same stamp pad that can be a little confusing, as you have to pull it, push, and flip to get it open. The new pads, and these are quite loose. I run classes every week, and I have at least once a month, I have somebody send that whole lid just flying. The new pads, you can see there's no little bumps on the side here. You just lift up, and they're a little tight right now because they're brand new, but they slide in. So that makes it easier to open up, especially if you have arthritis or anything like that, a little bit of mobility issues with your hands. The new design is going to make it so much easier to open up your ink pads. And you'll see they've also added, we've got a new little strip here that you take off of the back so that you can see the color here. This is one of our new colors, Petal Pink. So you're going to take, besides your label for here, you're going to take your other piece of the pink adhesive strip and put it inside. So when it's open on your desk, there's no more worry about cross-contamination, stamping in the wrong ink pad, because when they're open, they do have a tendency, some of the colors, to look the same. This is going to eliminate that. So that's super exciting. And just like that, it snaps closed. So I got, because I was an onstage presenter, I got 3 colors. I got this beautiful soft sea foam, Petal Pink, and Granny Apple Green. And another thing with these brand new ink pads is you can see that there is little notches on the top here, and then there's little on the bottom. They've got the little raised bumps. So what that does is they stack. So this is 4 ink pads all stacked together. Isn't that fabulous? Now let me show you. I've got 4 ink pads here of the old design. And as you can see, they don't stack so neat and tidy. They sit higher, and they shake around, so they would fall off easier. Whereas these ones, you can just flip them up just like that. These ones, they don't stand like that. So for storage, that's so much easier. Now, the new ones will fit in our color caddy. You just have to be careful when you're spinning it, because you don't want to be spinning it so fast that you end up sending your ink pads flying. That would be a bad thing. So I also want to tell you that they have also revamped the ink. The ink itself is exactly the same formula, but they have added a defoamer into it. So what that means is our old inks when you would go to re-ink your Stampin' Pad, because of the fact that it was dry, you've used it a lot, so you pull out your re-inker and re-ink it, it was bubbly. So you did not get a clear image. You threw away cardstock because you weren't happy with it. So with the defoamer added into the ink, that is going to eliminate that. Yes, you can use your new re-inker in your old ink pad. There's no need to go out and buy all the brand new ink pads right away. It's just as you are ordering a new ink pad, you will get the new style instead of the old style. So you're going to get one of these instead of one of these. So, but I will slowly replace mine. There's no big hurry. This color's the exact same. And so I just want to show you that this is our new color offering. So the colors that are going away are, we are losing, of course, our 2016-2018 in colors, which are, let me just adjust this a bit, pull this up a bit. So our new colors, the ink colors that are going are Dapper Denim, Emerald Envy, Flirty Flamingo, Peekaboo Peach, Sweet Sugar Plum. We knew that because they are only around for 2 years. So they go away and new ink colors come back. So in the other colors that are going away, our neutrals, we are losing Chocolate Chip, which isn't a surprise. Chocolate Chip used to be my favorite brown until Early Espresso came. Once Early Espresso came, I totally fell in love with that. It's a fabulous brown, so I stopped using Chocolate Chip. So that one is going away in the neutrals. Then in the brights are Tangerine Tango and Tempting Turquoise. In our subtles, we're losing Marina Mist, Pink Pirouette, Soft Sky, Wild Wasabi, and Wisteria Wonder. Now, I'm not a purple girl, so I don't really use Wisteria Wonder that awful much. I prefer Pear Pizzazz to Wild Wasabi, so I don't use that a whole lot either. But like I said, the Pink Pirouette and the Soft Sky, I will miss them. But I know the new colors coming in are fabulous, and I won't mourn them very long. So in our Regals, we are losing Always Artichoke. I have never been an artichoke fan. I've just never thought it was a nice green. Elegant Eggplant, Island Indigo. Now I will miss that color. I used that color in my onstage presentation on the one card. And then Perfect Plum and Rose Red. Now, I don't really use Rose Red much either. So our new in colors are Lovely Lipstick, Grapefruit Grove, Pineapple Punch, Call Me Clover, and Blueberry Bushel. Those are such fabulous names. So here are as a Silver Elite at Center Stage, sorry. We got a package of the new Stampin' Right markers. So this shows you better those fabulous new colors. I really love that Lovely Lipstick. Okay, so then in our neutrals, yes, they've reorganized our colors. So our neutrals, we've got Mary Merlot and Gray Granite. Those are two new neutrals. And then our brights, we've got Mango Melody, Granny Apple Green, Gorgeous Grape. And then in our subtles, we've got Petal Pink, Soft Sea Foam, Balmy Blue, and Highland Heather. And then in our Regals, we have this Shaded Spruce. I think I'm going to love that green. It's a fabulous looking color. So returning in colors, Stampin' Up! listens to us, and colors that were in the In Color family offerings in the past, the favorite ones, as long as they are still in style, in fashion, they will bring them back. So we've got Mossy Meadow coming back. That was a fabulous green. Poppy Parade, Flirty Flamingo, which is retiring this year as a In Color, but it's coming back and it's going to be one of our core colors. Then Coastal Cabana, that's a few years back, a fabulous blue-green. And then we've got Mint Macaron and Blackberry Bliss. Now, I said I wasn't a purple girl, but I loved that Blackberry Bliss. When my son graduated from university here in London, Ontario, the university color was a deep purple, and it was almost exactly that color. So I had created his graduation card using that color. So this is our new color offerings. So I'm just going to lift this up here a bit so that you can see better. So we've got, these are our In Colors here. Then these are the current, the 2017-2019 In Colors. Then we've got basics. So Basic Black, Very Vanilla, and Whisper White are in the basics. They've got their own little color family now. And speaking of which, our Archival Gray and Black are being retired. If you've looked at the retiring list, Stampin' Up! Holds all of their products up to the highest standards, and they were finding that the Archival Black and the Archival Gray were hit and miss. They weren't performing up to the standard that Stampin' Up! Wanted to be offering as a product. So they are retiring them and bringing back the Jet Black Stays On. So if you have the gray ink pad, do not add your gray re-inker to it because it's a completely different formula. So here is our neutrals. So you'll see that they've added a few different colors into the neutrals. Mary Merlot, Early Espresso, Soft Suede, Crumb Cake, Sahara Sand, New Gray Granite, Smoky Slate, Basic Gray, Mossy Meadow, and Night of Navy. They are all now in the neutrals collection. Then we've got our brights. So we've got our returning Poppy Parade, Melon Mambo, returning Flirty Flamingo, new Mango Melody, Daffodil Delight, Granny Apple Green, Coastal Cabana, Bermuda Bay, Pacific Point, and Gorgeous Grape. Then in our subtles, we've got Blushing Bride, Calypso Coral, Petal Pink, So Saffron, Soft Seafoam, Pear Pizzazz, Mint Macaron, Pool Party, Balmy Blue, and Highland Heather. And then finally in our regals, we've got Real Red. So Real Red has gone from a bright to a regal. Cherry Cobbler, Cajun Craze, Pumpkin Pie, Crushed Curry, Old Olive, Garden Green, Shaded Spruce, Blackberry Bliss, and Rich Razzleberry. So what do you guys think about that? I personally am super excited about the color revamp. I am one to change the color of my house every 5 years, so I have absolutely no problem looking forward to Stampin' Up! Revamping all their color offerings. They need to stay current and fresh, and this is the perfect way to do it, is to pull out colors that people aren't using anymore or that just aren't performing to what they want. So they pull them out and pull in new colors. So another thing I wanted to talk to you about today is the retiring list. So I put out a newsletter on Tuesday with the retiring list link, and I also did a blog post. So I have printed out my retiring list and stapled it together. The annual is 8 pages. The occasions is 3 pages. So what I did, I'm going to show you in my catalog here. So I have gone through and I have marked everything in my catalog. Hello, Carol. I've marked everything in my catalog with either a C for carryover or a R for retiring. So in the current catalogs, if something is bundled together like this Petal Palette bundle, right now it's offered together in a bundle at a 10% savings. Well, they are coming back in the new catalog, but they will not be bundled together. So if you have had this on your wish list and would like to save 10%, I would highly suggest you order it now. All the stamp sets that are retiring that will not be carrying over, like this Sure Do Love You, this is not carrying over. This is guaranteed until May 25th only. After May 25th, if you try to order this and it is out of stock, they will not bring any more in. So that's why I say that you should be getting them now. So all paper ink embellishments that are on the retiring list are while supplies last. So if you wait too long and want something, it could be gone. I suggest that if you've got your favorite colored ink pad that you know is retiring, please order the re-inker so you could have it forever. Because as your ink pad, as you use it and it dries out, if you don't have the re-inker, you're not going to be able to continue to use it. So make sure you go through and pick up what you know you will miss, what you will like to continue to use. So I have gone through both my annual catalog and my occasions catalog and marked them up. So if you go to my blog, the links are there. You can print them out and take a look yourself. Check if you were to go to my online store, check before you go to order it. They will, Stampin' Up! Will take it right off the list if it is sold out. So before you go to place your order, you'll see whether or not if it's sold out. So this is the fabulous new beautiful catalog. And as you can see, yes, I have bound mine. I took that to Staples right off the get-go, got them to put the binding on it so that I could easily turn pages. I'm not allowed to show you that at this point in time, the inside of that, just the outside. And now I want to talk about shopping in my online store. So if you're going to shop in my online store, if you're in Canada and do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love the opportunity to be your demonstrator. Go to my blog and use the April host code right here when you're shopping. And this is another fabulous thing that I got at Center Stage. I got this new color caddy that has every single colored paper cardstock in it. So for the rest of the month of April, every $50 item, every $50 order that is placed in my online store before shipping and tax, I will send you one of these. I will make one up. Now, it won't have this, the screw on it. I'm going to do mine with the rings. Is it called a jerry ring? I'm going to put them on a ring instead of the screw because it's going to open easier. So I'm just going to let my phone here slide down so you can see that each color is marked, and it's marked that it's the in colors or it is the basics, and then the neutrals. So like I said, every $50 order placed in my online store from now until April 30th, I will send you one of these once I get all the colors of cardstock. I will have it made up and sent to you as a thank you gift for shopping with me in the month of April. It's a fabulous resource to have. It gives you a sample of all of the colors, and it's got the little, it'll have the label on it so you know exactly what color it is, and they're all stored together in the color family. Carol, I see you say that one of the items you love is retiring is the large number framelits. You use it all the time. I do as well. I'm actually going to be getting together with my future daughter-in-law in a couple weeks, and we're going to be working with the large numbers to do the table numbers for the wedding in July. So I will not be getting rid of my large numbers. I love them. Thanks, Carol. Yes, it is I think it's a fabulous thank you gift. And I want to do something for my team. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to offer this for my team members as well. Because as you know, as a team member, I do love my team members and I want to spoil them as well. So I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do to offer my girls this as well. So does anybody have any questions for me before I get going here? No? Okay, well, I will sign off then. Remember to go to my blog to print out your own retiring list. Stamps are guaranteed until May 25th. Everything else is while supplies last. So just remember that. And when you use the host code, it also enables me to send little thank you gifts to everybody for shopping in my online store. I would love it if you would share my video here to friends that you feel might be interested in purchasing crafting supplies or watching my lives. Yeah, so anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will see you next week. Bye.